My regards and greetings to Damgme. I am your son and humble servant, Osofo Dr. Ninate Achele Agbo Nate, a biblical psychologist, gospel engineer, and venerable minister of religion. Damgme, what is the taboo about unity? We often talk about unity. What are the steps taken so far to unite our frontiers? One may realize that the culture of holiness and tabernacle of unity that we brought from the Hebrew land to our present day's location, which is the center of the universe, Greater Accra. These divine increments have in some way eluded us. This is why we smell discord, disunity, and disparity. The fact is that the Ghanaians prejudice themselves more than any tribe in Ghana. This is why I want to be altruistic to the call for Damgme to unite, and also endorse those who are calling for Gborbu and Naye Wulomo to cross the Peshi, because the crossing of the Peshi Lagoon would be an emblem, an outward evidence that a unity among a great tribe called Damgme has happened. That is true. Why? Because once upon a time, Gborbu Wulomo and Naye Wulomo, brothers who were also priests and kings, overlord of Damgme state. In fact, they represented the pathfinders and torchbearers and founding fathers of Damgme state. They were the Shicheme of Damgme. These two high priests decided to go in their separate ways. That's not all. They covenanted with curse that none of them would cross past each other. And the Peshi Lagoon was the demarcation. And this is all right with Gans. We're talking about unity. But I believe the journey to our unity begin from this place, must start from there. Uniting Gborbu and Naye. This is what we must promote. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime I talk about this, then I become the demon. But I want to say that anything that divides us as Damgmean must be unturned. We can't continue to suffer the woes of misconduct, mischief, and disunity of the past. We are more civilized today. Is there any festivity in the world that celebrates separation, division among tribes, among brothers? If so, that is in Damgme land. And that to me is disgrace to fraternity, is disgrace to friendship, is disgraceful thing, and it's bad. Dangerous liaison that must not be encouraged. Firstly, it is not a taboo to talk about Gborbu or Naye crossing the Peshi Lagoon to, reunite with their cousins. Because Gborbu crossing the Peshi Lagoon will not usurp the authority of Naye Wulomo. Neither Naye Wulomo crossing the Peshi Lagoon will unite, will usurp the authority of Gborbu. In fact, they must cross the Peshi Lagoon because they have right to step in everywhere that their tentacles reach. The tentacles of Gborbu go as far as Izima Fante land, and the tentacles of Naye Wulomo go as far as Angonoga. What are we talking about? They must cross the Peshi life with all its natural, national, international pageantry, attention, and attraction. I believe, I know, Yedo, nobody has right to tell Gborbu Wulomo and Naye Wulomo what to do. I don't have the locus to tell them what is right and what to do. No. But how has that Peshi division helped the cause of Damgme? Apart from it being a useless primitive preference that does not preface our rights and customs. Secondly, if Gborbu the third and Naye the third created this division and separation along the Peshi Lagoon, maybe necessary or unnecessary at that time, but the current Gborbu the 33rd and Naye the 33rd, find it necessary to cross the Peshi to bring blessings and unity to the Ghana state. What is wrong with that? There is no myth or taboo about crossing of that Peshi Lagoon than useless limitation to movement and vague archaic agreement that represses and holds back growth and glories of our times as Ghanaian. One curses and the other blesses. What then? I know the current Gborbu is ready to cross the Peshi, and I believe the current Naye Wulomo does not want to have anything to do with curses of the past because he believes in unity. Beloved, unity, love, care, support, and blessings for each other is a scriptural thing to do. And therefore, anybody who believes in unity should support and promote the idea for Gborbu and Naye Wulomo to cross the Peshi. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that any customs of our times as Ghanaian that deprives us of freedom, progress, and edification of unity must be condemned and undone. The tradition and customs of Damgme are about unity and chastity, nothing less or more. This is why we call our word here Wong. Therefore, any Montreal protocol that does not foster oneness or fraternity among Damgme must be trashed. The Bible says that the children of Issachar are wiser because they understand the times and seasons that they live in. It's time to unite our frontiers as Game before we lose more territories. Tell me, what is worse than diluted custom and chiefly displacements of identity as Ghanaian? We can't hold on to useless philosophy that makes our Wulome look Pharisees. We shall no longer glory in the myth that divides us. Gborbu has right to cross the Peshi to attend function in support of his brother Naye, vis-a-vis Naye Wulomo, has right to cross the Peshi Lagoon to support Gborbu in his rights. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to limit my reason for Gborbu and Naye crossing the Peshi Lagoon just to unite with families as Esau and Issachar in the Bible. I'm talking about Esau and Isaac when they reunited. But the fact is, Asantehene crossing the Asantehene crossing the Pra River was a meritorious thing he did, which means Gborbu can also cross the Peshi, lagoon. Asantehene crossed the Pra River in 1956 at the invitation of President Nkrumah to participate in the celebration of independence. Today, Asantehene is the greatest king in Ghana. The Asantes Kotoko is the supremo Kotoko over 3 Kotoko nations in Ghana. The Prampram Kotoko, the Dangoma Kotoko, and Izima Kotoko. Why? Because the Asantes are accustomed to, reforms, refined, bringing new things, ideas into their customs. Because they bring fragrance together. They don't hold on to those old things that will not bring a progress. They don't hold on to that. And I think it's about time dance we do that. Mimbe kung inkake Gborbu ke na ye wulo mama. It's an ame for peshi taflache kolie. Kuna meke ameya ne kobe fe mo aba. E kobe fe mo no yi chaba ke hanga. Ni kadi won ye kobe fe mo ye just an wo je sie. Ye choma ni aba.